Hello. Yeah, welcome back to Kill or Love, my favorite game of all time. Totally. Yeah, it's. I don't know what to think of it at this point. Um, uh, I don't know. Let's start. All right, August 15th. I didn't write anything yesterday. The pain in my leg made it so I couldn't focus. It's been hurting like a bitch since these past few days. I gave in and asked the doctor about it. He's fine, by the way. Didn't disappear or anything. Must have taken a few days off. I asked him about the pain. I asked if he could do anything about it. Apparently, the pain is a good sign. I think that's what he said. So I guess my leg is healing all right, but it still hurts. When the doctor went away, I complained out loud that it hurts. One of the other patients must have thought that I was talking to him. Patients here now are not the same guys I mentioned before. Maybe one is, but that's all. The others went away to another part of the hospital or home, to maybe to the morgue. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. So I said something about how my leg hurt, and a guy on the bed next to me, a kid actually, can't be more than 18 or 19, starts talking to me. I think he was saying how he's in a lot of pain too. I couldn't understand most of it though. His jaw's been wired shut. Anything he tries to say turns to moans and a lot of drool. Then a nurse came in, not Anna, and told him he shouldn't speak if he wants his mouth to get better. So he shut up. Not much else has happened, but my leg really is bothering me. It's a deep pain. It doesn't feel like it's healing. It feels wrong in a way that makes my teeth hurt too. I'll stop with the leg now. I have to get my mind off of it. It hurts so much. I'll check where I left off the day before yesterday and go from there. No, look, it's Grace. It's Grace. It's just Grace. She just vibing though. You're not coming with us again? No, I don't feel like it. But Anna is so great to hang out with. Yesterday we went window shopping. Then we went to a cafe, and then we had ice cream in the park. Sounds fun. It was. Anna's a really interesting person. You should give her a chance. I want us all to be friends. So please come along. No. No pass. Sorry. Not really, though. A moment later, Anna came in without knocking. She never knocked anymore. Ready, Grace? Yes, in a minute. Grace heaves a sigh. Are you sure you don't want to go? Yes, I'm sure. Go have fun without me. Okay then, some other time. We kissed. Oh, she don't look too happy about that. Have fun. Oh, have fun. We will. Bye. Well, I don't know about you, but I got a nice fridge, alright? I got a real nice fridge. Got a real nice apartment, too. My dogs are stuck with me again. Grace and Anna became friends. Good friends, very soon after they first met. I was against it, but I found it hard to complain, seeing Grace so happy. They spent quite a lot of time together. Whenever I said anything about this, Grace would tease me. She'd say I was jealous, but she would also invite me to come with. I always declined. I eventually got used to it, and things were quiet for a while. Once at the store, I was applying discounts during work hours. It should have been done before we opened up, but someone had been slacking off. I won't point fingers. It was Don, the old guy. You said you wouldn't point fingers, man. Disappointed. So I was the one stuck wondering what kind of dog food the negative 20% should go on, or something like that. The lists they gave us were always terrible, so full of corrections you could barely read them. That doesn't sound very good. As I was about to choose at random where to apply the discount sticker, someone put a hand on my shoulder. Anna. Oh, Anna. There was a tightness in my chest, but it passed within seconds. As I said, I'd gotten used to it. She didn't scare me anymore. Hi. How are you, Jack? I'm alright, thanks. Hey, random question. Do you like big dogs or small dogs? Big dogs, I guess. I see. I bent down and placed a sticker reducing the price of the dog food that had one of those wiener dogs on the packaging. Grace is in the break room, by the way. I know, I was just there. But I wanted to see you. Yeah? Why? I haven't seen you at all for the past week, you know. Didn't you notice? I guess. I was called into work a lot, and you must have been busy here too. Yep, busy. We should meet more often. After all these years apart, we must have a lot of stories to tell, huh? Yeah, maybe. Dot. Jack, you mentioned dogs, right? Right. Was that because of Buddy? Who's Buddy? So you really don't remember anything? Nope. I don't remember this Buddy, and I don't remember knowing you either. Of course, now I do know about Buddy. I don't remember his breed or how old he was or anything other than his name, really, but I do know of him. A certain picture book told me. That's really too bad. But it'll all come back to you, I'm sure. Who knows? But he was a really sweet dog. You liked him a lot. I shrugged. And he loved you, but then again, that dog loved everyone. He was so trusting. Too trusting. I'm sure he was. Are you really fine with not knowing about so much of your life, Jack? Yeah, I am. I'm used to it by now. I think it would feel weird if I could remember, actually. I suppose it's easier in a way. There are some things best forgotten after all, aren't there? Yeah. See, now she seems like a normal, person. Not crazy, but, sane. You know? Yeah. Of course there are. And I wish some of those things would have had the decency to stay forgotten. Why mention it now, though? Oh, no reason. I was just a little curious. Uh-huh. I didn't believe her. I sensed that there was something in particular she wanted me to remember. I do know what that is. I do know what that is now. Well, what is it? When are you going to start telling us what happened? But I still don't know why she wants me to remember what she did. Is it some sick form of love, or does she want to finish the job? Is it both? I don't know. I really don't. Her mind is as much of a mystery to me now as it ever was. Dear Diary, I found him. It was beautiful. It was like fate. It was fate. As soon as I came to the city, I caught his scent in the air. A little, but mostly I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Why did you go all the way out here, Jack? You love nature, the smell of pines, where we grew up. I was ready to spend weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months, years if I had to. I even got a job at the hospital here. They're understaffed, so it was easy. But there you were in the first store I went to. I didn't even go in to look for you. Fate. But you were a little strange. Surely you recognized me. I haven't changed that much, have I? I mean, it's been a while, and I have tried to make myself pretty for you in every way I can think of. But you knew it was me, right? I knew it was you. You haven't forgotten me. You were pretending, playing a game. Yes, that must be it. Well, I'd love to wait and see what you're doing, dear. But I've been a patient girl for far too long. For far too long. Maybe I should, Dear Diary, Friday. Jack Friday. I knew he changed his name to that, but it's just so funny, isn't it? We'll have to change it back, Jack, for when we're married. I want the real one to follow my first name. Jack Friday. It made me giggle when I saw it in your employee records, darling. I just had a peek, nothing more. Just to see where you live. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought, hey, what? Hey, it wouldn't be insanely romantic if the next time I saw you, we lived right next to each other. I know you're playing your little game if you don't know me anymore, but that's not too much, is it? Being neighbors? You won't be angry, right? Even if it makes you angry, I have to at least do this, right? I can't wait anymore. I'm tired of being by myself. I've waited this long already. I've prepared for you so much. Maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please. P.S. One other thing, darling. That street where you live, isn't it a terrible part of town? Run down and cheap and even dangerous? I haven't been here for long, but I think that's right. Is that part of your game too? And working in a store? That must be it as well. Someone like you should never work there. Instead you should be gosh, I can't even imagine what. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anywhere. I want you all for me. Man, I wish a girl thought it like that for me, bro. Nope. Probably not gonna happen. Dear Diary, the street is worse than I thought. God, the smell. Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No, I shouldn't tell you. I know. The rent is cheap, at least very cheap. But more important than that or anything else, there was a vacancy right next door to your apartment. I can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors. I'll see so much of you it will make me drunk. What? Dear Diary, what a beautiful dump. I said this to the landlord when I brought my things here. He thought I was complaining. He said I should have checked out the apartment before I rented it. He's an idiot. There could be a swarm of rats or roaches living in the apartment, or crack addicts for that matter, and I wouldn't give a darn. Whoa. Oh. It's kinda toxic. But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this dump a home. Dear Diary, just back from a quick jog. Gotta stay in shape, and the brownies are just about done. I know. I should have kept an eye on them. But I've been doing this for long enough, you know. Brownies are perfect. Not burnt, not raw, just right. I hope he likes them. Jack, I don't know if I can go on. Who is this girl? I'm the one for you. The only one for you. And yet I know this is part of your plan, but you didn't have to do it this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have work now. I don't care. I'll go sleep. Damn, that's a rip. I feel like sorry for her. Now. Now I kind of know why she's insane. Or why she gives us the stare. And I shouldn't say she's insane yet, but the stare. Dear Diary, I cried all the bad feelings out. Things don't seem nearly as bad now. Jack is testing me, so I have to show him I have what it takes. This is nothing at all. I can do this. Dear Diary, I met her today, Grace. I hope she doesn't get in the way. I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl, but she's clumsy. She dropped my plate too, of cookies in there, and there were cookies and broken pieces of porcelain everywhere. I'm pretty clumsy too, I guess. I cut myself on a shard when I tried to pick it up. Jack came in just as I got cut. He must have sensed I was hurt. There's a lot of blood for a wound so small. Blood reminded me of that time. It always does. I showed it to Jack. It looked like he was going to vomit. Great acting, Jack. I love you. What? Dear Diary, I've gotten better at playing along with Jack's little game. I see him a lot more now everywhere I go. Nearly half of those times I'm not even trying to make our paths cross. Fate. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. She's always asking me to go somewhere with her or to chat, and she's always coming over to my apartment without Jack. She's become a real bother, honestly, but I act nice. That girl tells me things about Jack after all. Things, of course, she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she doesn't really know Jack. But now I know what he's pretending to be like. He told Grace that he has amnesia. It's a little unoriginal, Jack, don't you think? That's okay, though. She believes you. It's dumb little. Oh my, how many Dear Diary are you gonna do, Anna? Dear Diary, I'm troubled. I'm starting to think that Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, I can't have that. I need a sign, Jack. Just one little sign, so that I know you remember. And one sign, anything is fine. Dear Diary. Yep. Dear Diary, Jack doesn't remember me. I'm pretty sure of it now. He doesn't remember anything. Darn. But that's a good thing. He hasn't been acting cold on purpose. I'll give his memory a little jog, and that'll be that. Good as new. But this also means that he's serious about that Grace girl. We can't have that. No, no. I'm starting to see her true colors. She's a filthy seductress, all right. I don't know what that is, but okay. She's also an idiot. She invited me for dinner tomorrow at her apartment. Their apartment. Her and Jack's apartment. The apartment they're sharing together, without me. August 16th. Terrible day. Really awkward. And it was hovering around me all day. I swear she was here for more than 2 shifts. I think it means more. I don't know. For more than 2 shifts. How the bell does that work? Alright, there might be some like typos in this. I don't know. How the bell does that work? I mean, how the hell does that work? I don't know. I couldn't write at all. She's only gonk now. And it's after midnight. There's definitely typos. See, yeah, look at that. That grammar, it should be on the other side. I guess I should mark this as the 17th and not the 16th, or who cares? Oh, who cares? Now I have to write in the dark, but that's fine. I don't see it being a problem. So not long after, did I write about how Anna came to see me at the store that one time? Yeah, I did. Not long after that, Grace invited Anna over for dinner. What? She could have told me before asking Anna. Not that I would have said no. I didn't have an excuse to say no. Is this man okay? He's not spelling right. But I mean, she only told me about the dinner a few hours before it. Yes, I was pretending for a really relaxed evening. And all of a sudden, Grace says we should start making dinner. And oh no, I forgot to tell you, Jack. I shouldn't be so bitter and childish. People forget. It happens. Oh, she didn't mean anything bad by it. It still rubbed me the wrong way, though. Anna was going to invade my home and be there for hours. And I'm pretty sure I had everything right to be angry about that. I had every right. No, I'm sure I should have sent her packing the first time I saw her. And then when she moved in next to us, and a million times after that, I should have. The fault is mine. So yeah, dinner. Dimer. Dog. Be quiet. Alright, so I think I'm gonna leave this episode here. Yeah. gonna let the dogs out. And probably gonna poop. But yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.